Educative and quality information. Brighten up your day.
It's still Oluyole 98.5 FM. As always, talk is cheap, gossip is empty. If you need to communicate with people, you need to have conversation. And when you listen to Bumi and Bimbo, just know the time is right and the hours is set for conversation.
Again to welcome you to your program, our program, Conversation, on Oluyole 98.5 FM. It's a pleasure welcoming you to the program today, and I want to wish all Muslim brothers and sisters happy Eid al-Fitr celebration. You know, we have been fasting for the past 30 days, and it's time to relax and enjoy. But then, while we are relaxing and enjoying, don't let's forget all the blessings embedded in the month of Ramadan. And it's my prayer that all the blessings will not elude us by the special grace of God. So we are on to conversation. My name is Bumi Babanumi, and we linking on to Okeogun 96.3 FM and Najilete 92.1 FM. I want to assure you that the program today, will be a wonderful one as usual, because we'll be giving you tit and bits about what is happening around us in the nation, in the states, and around the world. We also do a little analysis of some of the stories we shall be giving across to you, while we also open the phone lines to allow you giving your contribution. Once again, welcome to Conversation. I'm not alone on the program.
Yes, my name is Bimbo Akombi, and you're welcome to Conversation. And you were saying that we have been fasting. Who have been fasting?
Well, the Lenten period is still on, so I am fasting. But for the Muslim brothers and sisters who have finished their fasting, I say happy Eid al-Fitr. For those of us still continuing, well, let's do it the way it's
at least another at least 9 or 10 days.
Exactly.
We to be through with our own fasting.
Your own fasting, yeah.
Yes, we wish our Muslim brothers and sisters a happy Eid al-Fitr, and we hope that all those things they learned during the Ramadan, they will not go back to it. That is what most clerics, Islamic clerics, most leaders are just urging people to imbibe.
Yeah, that's the spirit of love, of giving, compassion.
Yes.
Once we have all this, the society will be a better place for us to live.
Yes, we'll start with there's a problem in Nigeria again. Yes, talking about petrol again. Nigerians.
Talking about petrol, I drove into a filling station. When was that? On Saturday, and surprisingly, I saw the price
900 and something.
900. What happened? The guy was just smiling. Just the space of how many days?
Just this morning.
God have mercy on us in this
just this morning, as I was coming, 900 and I think 900 and something.
900. Yes, I bought it 930 on Saturday.
So we don't know what is really happening. Petrol fluctuating. It goes up, comes down a little bit. Now you now see that food will be expensive again.
Food that's already
expensive already. Yes, transport fare will come up again. transport fare that is expensive already. Now, private depots have raised their prices to 900 naira per litre. At least they tried, and they expect rise in fares, goods and services. That is according to Petron. That is the petroleum, the petroleum association like that. And this is CPEE says instability to worsen inflation and welfare, poverty, and there are fears that petrol price likely to increase further. That is according to marketers. That means we might be maybe moving to another 1,000 naira era.
What are there reasons given to this?
Well,
oil high?
We really don't know, but let me go through this. The federal government's failure to renew, the failure to renew the crude for naira agreement between NNPC Limited and Dangote Refinery along the rising global crude oil prices is set to push petrol pump price higher across Nigeria in April and beyond. That is the main reason.
In for it again.
That is the main reason. And already private oil depots have increased the price of petrol to 900 naira per litre from more than 890 per litre due to rising prices of crude oil and other factors in the global market. Checks by reporters showed that all marketers with 900 naira per litre depot prices included some petrol stations had increased to 900 naira per litre, and the petroleum products marketers have cautioned that pump prices will likely increase again in the coming days unless the federal government resolves the dispute between NNPC Limited and Dangote Refinery over the crude for naira deal. Some other organizations have been talking. MEMAN, that is the Major Energies Association of Nigeria, and the Development Petroleum Pricing Company, platform, have been commenting on this issue. So the main reason I have,
I think something needs to be done, because they can't be having fuel hikes every now and then. People are really suffering in this country. It's because some of us can still afford to eat maybe 2 or 3 times a day. That's why we feel that things are still a little bit normal. But things are absolutely abnormal. Because you can barely find, if you look at our communities, people around us, some people can barely afford to eat even once a day. A lot of beggars on the road. Now with the fuel hike again, prices of things will still go higher, skyrocketing, even above the means of the common man. So where are we going in this country?
A lot of beggars, and you will see corporate beggars.
Even as you as a civil servant, I can't imagine the number of calls you'll be getting. People begging you for
money. There was a time I had just 1,000 naira on me. The guy said, "Oga, please,
honestly, it's that bad."
I had to give him half of that money, because I knew I might get something done myself and have some options. But I would just when we just look at the situation of that guy,
but the issue I have is
that person is married with kids.
So how will they be coping? But it's like Nigerians, we are so resilient. We can absorb anything. But now once prices of things go up again, some of us will still go to the market and buy because at least they can still afford a little bit of it. But then, why should there be issue? The issue of crude oil, petrol, exactly. Dangote, NNPCL. Why must they be expecting Dangote?
They should work together. Yes.
Because people were so happy that when Dangote refineries came on board,
it will ease our.
And it did.
Yes, at least
for
to
a while.
some extent.
Yes. At least it brought the prices down a little bit at that time, but now it's going up again. So I think government should just put on everything it has on its hand to make sure that there is synergy, and that the NNPCL and Dangote, there is synergy, you know, they work together, so that this issue of buying crude oil with dollars, paying with euros should not arise, honestly.
Even if there is any disparity that will occur, maybe not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah, not too much. And they work together. Anybody that finds any petrol anywhere that wants to buy after the importation and the refining, and if you want to buy, okay, let me buy from this petrol station. Yes, I used to buy there before. If you want to buy at 960, go at 860. Buy at 980. If you want to buy at 840, go and buy at 840 if you like the place. But it should not be, you know, too maximal. Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to start on a soft note because we are celebrating Eid al-Fitr. Yes. So this headline says Eid al-Fitr, Tinubu, Atiku, governors felicitate Muslims, harp on love and compassion. You know, we said it earlier that the season is a season of love, of giving, of sharing, of sharing. So, and it's been said here that Tinubu, Atiku, and others harp on love and compassion. In the spirit of Eid al-Fitr, President Bola Tinubu, governors, and other prominent Nigerians have felicitated Muslim faithfuls, urging all Nigerians to embrace the act of demonstrating greater love and compassion, particularly towards the vulnerable, and extending acts of charity to all. President Tinubu spoke with journalists after the Eid al-Fitr prayers, marking the end of the Ramadan at the Abuja National Eid Prayer Ground on Sunday. The president urged Nigerians not to return to the old and unacceptable paths, but to remain steadfast in practicing the righteous virtues they had learned during Ramadan. Well, we just said it, and we hope our people will just imbibe this. We continue in the spirit of love, of giving, of sacrificing.
Yes. Yeah. And, you know, I was surprised. Our own governor in Oyo State, you know, he was visited by some eminent Muslim personalities yesterday, and I was surprised. He was clad in the normal Islamic hijab. Yes, hijab, putting on, I think, a cap or so. And the wife, too, Mrs. Engineer Tamuno Minini Makinde, was clad in the full. I said, so this our governor is a governor of all. Everybody.
He's a governor of all. You know, there's no discrimination.
Yes.
I think we are all the same in the sight of God, whether you're a Muslim or a Christian or a traditionalist.
Yes.
So we are all the same in the presence of God. So we should all see ourselves as brothers and sisters, and keep on showing love to ourselves.
Yes, this one says, how to end insecurity in Southeast. How to end insecurity in Southeast, that is Igbo town unions, and they are demanding unconditional release of Kanu and to end marginalization of Igbo others. Now, worried by the unending insecurity and tension in the Southeast, the Association of Igbo Town Unions, ASITU, has proposed what it calls tripartite security strategies for an enduring security in the region, demanding among others the unconditional release of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, I hope the government will, you know, heed to that unconditional release, because governments don't always heed to unconditional releases when they arrest political prisoners.
Exactly.
Because during MK Abiola's time too, politicians, top politicians were calling for his unconditional release. But the government was saying it will be conditional. And so there was a little bit of fiasco then, and at the end of the day, Emeka Abiola died. So that is what is going on in the town now. Now, this one, there were some killings in, I think, Benin, Uromi. Is it Benin or Delta State?
Yeah, it's Edo State. I think it's Edo State. The killing of hunters.
Yes.
Yes.
The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, General Christopher Musa Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, and the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, yesterday called for justice for the 16 hunters killed by a mob in Uromi, Delta State last Thursday, having been tagged kidnappers. Their call came as the 16th Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II, yesterday warned Kano youths against launching reprisal attacks on innocent non-indigents in the state over the killings, even as Edo State Governor Monday Okpeholo suspended head of the State Security Corps Friday Ibadan, a retired commissioner of police. The CDS, in a statement by the Director Defense of Information Brigadier General Tuko Gusau, said the tragic incident could have been prevented had the appropriate authorities been notified to verify the identities of the victims. That is
it's a sad event,
yes,
and a barbaric one as that. Because how could you just take laws into your hands? You know, you mistook them for kidnappers.
Because you saw them guns. It was even them
guns
that they found in there, and
they were lynched and killed just like that.
And you know, I will say we uphold justice in Nigeria. Is it jungle justice that we uphold? Is it?
Because a lot of innocent people have been killed in the act of, trying to mete out jungle justice on people.
Yes.
But then there is an issue in this country. Okay, maybe before I continue, we just take a short commercial break. We'll be back.
That special secret that awakens taste buds. Mouth-watering wonder with awesome aroma. Terra seasoning cubes.
Terra seasoning cube turns your meals into a masterpiece.
Unwrap joy, unleash taste. Hey, come cook with Terra cubes. Come cook with Terra.
A parent's dream is to see their child grow up to be healthy, happy, and thriving. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to what they can achieve. Every year, thousands of women of reproductive age in Nigeria lose their lives to cervical cancer. The cancer is caused by a virus called HPV, human papillomavirus. The great news is that the disease is preventable by the HPV vaccine. Early vaccination is the most effective way of preventing cervical cancer in young women later in life. So don't wait another second. Get your daughter vaccinated and ensure she's protected, healthy, and thriving. The HPV vaccine is free and available to girls aged 9 to 14 at primary healthcare centers near you. It is safe, effective, and approved by the Ministry of Health, WHO, and UNICEF. Spread the word and protect the future. Vaccinate your girls today.
This message is brought to you by the State Primary Healthcare Development Agency in partnership with Girl Effect and other partners.
How do we make our cooking come alive?